Global happenings today. We communicate. We analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello beautiful people, welcome back to our channel. Wike is back, and this time around he's ready for a showdown against those who moved against him during his saga with Fubara, the suspended governor. Don't forget that a few days ago, during the tribute to late Pa Edwin Clark, Fubara made a statement that clearly showed that he's back with his organ at the top and is ready to move against those who initially supported him. Wike have said to release publicly those who is coming for. He has defeated them once according to him and is ready to decisively defeat them once and for all and is ready for showdown. Let's find out these three people whom Wike is ready to go down against in Rivers State.
Also, Wike spoke about his work as a FCT minister. Don't forget there had been a long list of persons who have worked as FCT minister. And when he was asked on how he can compare his work with the previous minister, you get to hear full details of what his replies were.
Now, according to the news, the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, FCT, Wike, has publicly identified individuals he considers his political adversaries in the ongoing turmoil in Rivers State. Contrary to widespread speculation, Wike clarified that his disagreement is not with Governor Siminalayi Fubara, but rather with other political figures whom he accused of instigating conflict for personal gain. Now, speaking in an interview, Wike insisted that his fallout is not with one-time political ally and now suspended governor of Rivers State, Siminalayi Fubara. Instead, he pointed fingers at former political office holders Celestine Omehia, Abiye Sekubo, and Austin Obara, whom he accused of attempting to benefit from a political structure they did not contribute to building. Let me quote him word for word. I am not fighting Fubara. The real battle is against people like Celestine Omahia, Abiye Sekubo, and Austin Obara. These are individuals who want to reap where they have not sown. I defeated them before, and I will do it again decisively. Wike alleged that these three politicians are behind the current crisis between him and Governor Fubara, accusing them of manipulating the governor to challenge his authority and destabilizing the political harmony in Rivers State. He maintained that the trio has previously been sidelined by the people of the state due to their political miscalculations and now seek relevance through divisive tactics. His remarks came amid reports that Governor Fubara, recently suspended by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu after a state of emergency has been declared, has expressed regret over his perceived role in the field and has extended an apology to Wike in an effort to de-escalate tensions. Now, the deepening political crisis in Rivers State has drawn national attention in recent months, with analysts warning that unresolved tension among key power players, could undermine governance in the oil-rich state. Wike, former governor of Rivers State, remains an influential figure in the state political landscape and within the ruling All Progressive Congress (APC), despite being a member of the opposition People's Democratic Party.
Also, in the related development, Wike, the FCT minister, during the interview had downplayed comparison of his tenure with that of the former governor of Kaduna State, Nasir El-Rufai, who also served as the FCT minister during the administration of former President Olusegun Obasanjo. Speaking in an interview, Wike clarified that he does not want his performance to be directly compared with El-Rufai's. It's been reported that he acknowledged El-Rufai's significant contribution, but emphasized his unique approach to governance. According to him, while El-Rufai had been widely recognized for his impactful tenure as FCT minister, with many considering him one of the best to have served in that position, Wike stressed that every minister has their own approach and priorities. Let me quote him word for word. He said, "I am not working to be compared with anyone, El-Rufai. For me, when Tinubu informed me that there is work to be done and I saw that he was sincere and he gave me the support needed, then I realized that he wants me to change Abuja. People are the ones judging because they are the ones that see. I have never stayed in Abuja before. When El-Rufai was a minister, I was a chairman of council and I didn't come to Abuja, so it will be difficult for me to talk about comparison. All I know is that people said El-Rufai tried. I don't work to compare." Well, that was the position of Nyesom Wike. We're going to be discussing this, some of the things he said. And interestingly, looking at what he said about, fighting some persons and all. Do you really think that these people feature fully in this fight? Because I don't know what's going on. Maybe there are some tales that come to him, being that he has reconciled with his political son, Fubara. Possibly Fubara may have said certain things that have all of a sudden resurrected people like Sikubo, Celestino Meya, who, at least in real estate political landscape, we've not really seen him feature. The likes of Odidi are the people we can say, are really showed forth his face, to work and help a Wike. But then we are seeing Celestino Meya, Sikubo coming in. Do you think that it's possible that all of this came via tells by Fubara?
It's very possible. I noticed that after Fubara made that statement that he made during a Paido class tribute, his supporters, especially those who are politically inclined, were very silent. I understand their silence because you had
not just silent, sad also.
It's sad and silent because now whatever we said publicly, but whatever you said privately. You may not, as you're saying it privately, you will not say the one you said. You will say the one I said, and at the end of the day, I may not have the opportunity to defend myself. I thought that we are in this boat together. Yes, you are a governor, and we thought we could help you wrestle power away from that very person who told you never to step your foot in Abuja, never to attend governor's forum, and never to do anything except to take permission from him. And they were like, come together, we can help you get power back as a proper sitting governor. But alas, you are going behind. So the question now is, what have you gone back to tell your guy at the top? We never knew you would go back. If not, we would have been very diplomatic in dealing with you, because the art sounds and looks and, acts more like a snitch. One who would, in the daytime be a snake, and the nighttime be a scorpion. You are always changing, and each of the changes are quite dangerous. You appear like a peaceful person, but again, at the same time, you look like a sassy, everything all encompassed in one. We thought you were a lion, and all of this, they said with the boldness that we are now in the same team. Now, don't forget, during the commissioning of most projects, the likes of Omehi and the rest spoke their mind against Wike. Odili was quite more refrained a little. He wasn't really talking. He would just say things that concerns Fubara and the fact that he's doing well, that he's even doing better, that he did better than even him. But the likes of Omehi and Sekubo took it out with Wike, and they never knew that Fubara would go back, and now he's now reminding them that I defeated you once, say you want to eat where you did not sow because you have gotten someone or two. I'm coming for you.
Well, I think also that Wike should see whatever kind of fight he wants to take to Celestino Meya and the likes. He must come to terms with this reality, and that reality is everyone that were in that team with Fubara, they were not fighting Wike. If you want to tell yourself the truth, they were not. They were fighting Godfatherism, which Wike at the start of his administration as the governor of Rivers State clearly stood against. Severally, we saw him speaking against Godfatherism, that it would not be allowed. I could still remember when he queued up behind to fight against Oshomole in Edo State. His words during that campaign for Obaseki was revolving around Godfatherism, that we cannot allow Godfatherism, to leave its ugly gate. The same message also was sent to the Lagos State governor. So what actually happened there was not an issue of let's fight Wike and all of that. The backbone of Godfatherism is one thing that nobody should permit, because if a godfather puts his own person there, and apart from just godfather, we know that Wike is not just a godfather, but we want you to do his terms. You understand? When you're it's a way of being in power for the third time.
Yes.
You understand?
And more times.
Let's just tell ourselves the truth.
Third term and more times.
Third term and more time. Whether we like it or not, you claim you bail PDP, you did this, you did that. Let's tell ourselves the truth. Oga, in 1999, where were you? We knew that you can say you renovated PDP, but don't say you bail PDP. Because we can still remember, if we look at 1999, your name was not among those guys who took PDP to where you were running around. We could still remember, if you're that strong. Remember the days of Odili. Yeah. How you came out and tell Nigerians how your name was taken out. But it was Odili that helped you out. So you did not really create PDP. You were just helping out. So that's just the stand.
All right.